Good afternoon and welcome to another exciting edition of the Netball Show. I say good afternoon because we're here on Saturdays and, well, we've got people in and out of the studio right now because we've had so much action in the juniors this morning. Speaking of the courts, we've got two beautiful ladies that are going to be on the East Geelong courts. The first one, Carly Headlam, no stranger to the show. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I love that introduction. You can come along next week.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I'll explain why I'm here in a second, but before that, we'll continue the East Geelong theme.
We will,
Michelle
yeah.
Stewart, how are you feeling? Another
I'm
big
good.
game last week?
Yeah, big game last week and a big game in
Today.
an hour or two. So yeah, it's gonna be good. Hopefully.
I will just tell the viewers watching us right now on Channel 31 that, you know, you girls, you're in and out of the netball court, so we really do appreciate you being here. Now, you're probably wondering, what's this bloke doing? Isn't he on Friday night show? Well, the rivalry between East Geelong and Anarchy is so horrific that these ladies have asked me to just, you know, move Donna aside. She's tied up in the back room and it's all East Geelong. But girls, I will ask you the A grade, and we've got a lot of other big results, but the Eagles, where are they now for people like myself who haven't been to every game in the last month?
Yeah, look,
Good question.
Very good question. Not where we'd like to be sitting at the moment. Currently 10th on the ladder. Definitely, I mean, obviously every team wants to be higher than where they are, but look, we've got a very new team this year, you know, a new combination, and we're getting there. We're working towards things, and we've thrown different combinations together the last couple of weeks, and, you know, we're just going to keep working on this year, and hopefully next year we'll be bigger and better.
Yeah. Well, look, you can never, you've mentioned development, and that's what I'm going to say. You should never ask a woman her age, but the average, the average age of the teams, have we got a very youthful team at East Geelong right now, or are we kind of mid-range in terms of the other squads?
I'd say we're very youthful. I'm probably one of the oldest, so
very young,
just very young,
man.
very young, clearly.
Yeah.
So yeah, look, you know, we're all very young, and we're all, you know, despite where we're sitting on the ladder with A grade, we're all having a really good year and enjoying each other's company. So hopefully we can stick together and, yeah, like I said, build on what we've worked on this year.
Yeah.
And you've also got the strengths from B and C and D as well.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
Yeah, you've got lots of reserves there and lots of combinations that you can play with, and girls that can step up in the coming years too.
Yes, definitely. So it's, yeah, it's looking really good. Even our under-17s, they're looking quite strong, and, you know, they'll definitely be moving through the seniors. I mean, we have young Kelly Wilson. Kelly, no, I don't know. Yeah, Kelly, young Kelly playing in B grade with us this year, and she's doing really well. So, you know, as soon as she can step up to A, that's even better for us.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And we're expecting a big crowd, not just for football with Anarchy, but also at the netball at the Richmond Street Crescent.
Yes.
You guys were at Geelong West last week.
Yep.
Unfortunately, the club right now hasn't seen the crowds that they've wanted, but you know what? Fingers crossed for the Cheetahs girls. Time will come. Now, I do the record, as you girls know, and I put the Werribee girls in front. I don't know if Fano, we can see this camera or one of the other ones. We'll work it out later. My point is that the Werribee girls entered the top of the table clash with 3 interleague stars.
Yep.
Bannockburn had some momentum, but Werribee just proved too good. Girls, what's in the water up there? Because they've got all these trophies in recent years.
Yeah, they've got the players, the numbers, and definitely the versatility, haven't they?
I'm definitely waiting for them to maybe go on the down a bit. I mentioned before I played for Werribee quite a few years back, and they were just as strong then as they are now.
Yeah.
So if they've got any secrets, please send them our way. But that was an interesting game, Werribee Bannockburn. I've actually tipped Bannockburn to be top of the ladder and like the ones to beat this year. But the last couple of games, I questioned: do they have injuries? Do they, you know, what's going on?
Happening?
Is the pressure getting to them hitting the top teams?
Yep. I'm not too sure. Well, I don't think they meet again in the home and away season. So given that Monkey's off the, well, Camel's back, or in this case the Central's back, can they go 18 and zip, be undefeated? Do you girls reckon they have what it takes?
Werribee Central. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think they do. I think they've really proved themselves very strong the last few games. They're one to be reckoned with. Look, they're just so talented.
You can never count Werribee out.
No,
Never.
you can't. And they've just got more and more players in reserve. It doesn't matter if they've got injuries. They've got B grade that's just as talented as A grade to step up. So.
What I like about the Werribee too, playing them, you can actually tell that all the way from their A grade to their sort of D grade, they all play exactly the same. They've got the same like setup, structures, all that sort of stuff. So it is easy for those people to step up into those teams and still know what's going on. So I think that's a real strength for Werribee, like the way that they work together.
And it says a lot for their coaching staff as well. Obviously, they all work together really well. It's not just the A and B coaches working together. It's, you know, developing the under-17s and bringing them up with all the same strategies and, as we said, game plans. And they're a great club. You can't.
Both footy and netball, I try so hard to avoid specialising on the individuals, but Werribee has an interleague captain in Nicole Stewart. I think I've got her name right. She was very close to getting the medal. Fortunately, Erin Lang was able to just get the GDFL over the line with a very sore back. From all reports. But Nicole Stewart's season, could she be in contention for the individual medal come end of year?
My question, definitely, I think, but my question is with Werribee, they're all so good. Do they share the points too much?
And I think they do. I think that happens to them. They've had Janelle Bragg playing really well as well. She stepped up from last year, only in a couple of quarters. She's had a stellar season, and Ali Tubbs has also been playing really well. And
exactly. So it's really hard. Like, you know, there's not a huge standout week in, week out up there. So, you know, Nicole might miss out just for the pure fact that her teammates are stealing those points off her. So.
Yep. Another big game in all respects, all grades, was Thompson versus North Geelong. I know it was an upset in D grade, but we'll just start off with the A grade. How did they go, girls?
Thompson 62 defeated North 29. So that was a bit more of a blowout than what I thought it was going to be.
Me too.
But good for Thompson coming off a tough game from Bannockburn the week before. So I think that's a big positive from them. They've been able to come off a very top, like one of the top teams, and still play really strong to beat a very physical North. So with the North, I don't know what happened with North. They also had a big week last week, so maybe that rattled them a bit.
Bit sore from it, but I don't know either. They had their goalers in. Shay Rowbottom played really well again, shot very well. I'm not sure what happened to North Geelong. I really thought that it'd be a little bit closer than that. Didn't get to the game, and Thompson, Melody Philpott, still shooting really well. She's playing, you know, great netball, and the Thompson girls are sitting second now, so they're doing very well. Yep.
I've just got one more question before we will go to a break, but do stick around. We mentioned Werribee 10-0 right now before our A grade. Corio is at the bottom, 0 and 10. So girls, just for the viewers, what's your advice to them? Where are they at playing list wise?
Corio have done really well this year, and I've gone down to a couple of Corio's games and watched the girls down there, and Paige Bond, and I think it's Caitlin Faulkner and a couple of other girls down there. And look, they've done really well to field their sides this year. I know last year there was a couple of times where they couldn't field all their sides and they had to forfeit, and I commend how they're going. The girls are lovely down there. The under-13s, now I do have a ladder here somewhere, but the under-13s are doing really, really well. They're in the top 5, so you know that's their future, and the juniors are developing really well. So good on Corio. Just keep going. It's not fun not winning, is it?
No, not at all. It's not fun not winning, but you know what? They've got their juniors, build them up, get them through, and a couple more years, whether you struggle for a couple more years or whatever, just keep working at it.
Yep. Well, we're all about building things up, and we're building up more netball news, but first, let's have a break.